Hi everyone, I'm Vicente Acevedo. I'm studying civil engineering with a degree in computer sciences at Universidad de los Andes, and I just finished up my internship in Front, a very known startup from San Francisco that just now has opened offices in Santiago, and that is dedicated to the business of email orchestration and is a CRM, software as a service provider. Front is a huge startup right now, and it is growing really fast. It has over 400 employees across all the globe. They have offices in San Francisco, they have offices in San Diego, they have offices in Santiago too. They just opened them like a month ago. Not opened them. We had ones before, but they got revamped to be more like trendy and with more space for more people. They have offices in Europe too, in France. So it is a global team of people working in this app. We have an HR department, we have sales, we have marketing, we have and the core of the company is based on the EPD pod, that is the engineering, the product and design team that is in charge of everything that is like really the app. Also, Front is getting really big. Like, it is growing at a rapid pace. We have now over 9,000 customers, and each customer has an approximate amount of 100 clients by their own pod. So that's like 900,000 people using the application daily, paying for these because it's a software as a service. So for me, during my internship, I mainly work with the CTX team. This is the team or pod that I formed part of. The main project that I tackled on during this internship was as the smart snooze suggestion, as we call it. We have this feature in Front where you receive an email and you can archive it for a certain amount of time. This is called the snoozing. That's like setting up an alarm. It will jump right again in your inbox, and we wanted to check if there were viable implementations of AI with this. An AI checking the email and extracting like any temporal references or any guidelines of how much should you wait before answering this. Let's just say a customer expects an answer by the end of the day, or it is a reminder to cancel your subscription of something in 1 month. Instead of having to type that on your own, you'll just have like the option right there on the go. Powered by AI, and this was the implementation that I was in charge of. And this may sound really straightforward. It's just adding a button and adding a call to an LLM, but really, in engineering aspect, you have a lot of responsibilities that you have to tackle on because there are costs involved, right? And there is design that must be done, that must be coordinated to like follow the design guidelines for all the app. There are different ways of implementing it too, and you have to choose the best because that is like due diligence that you have with your work. As an engineer, you have to provide a reasonable explanation of why you are doing something. So documentation was really important. You have to go and as you said, your due diligence of explaining all the other options and why you didn't take them in favor of the one that you're applying. And at the end of the day, you will also have to test it, and that is where I left off the company, where I left off the internship, because we went through all the development process, but I didn't end up finishing, like, staying in the company to watch, like, the adoption from people. I set up mechanisms to measure if people used it, and now we're in this process that is A/B testing. A little bit of people are gonna have this feature now available, and with the tracking that I set up, we can then measure and do a data-driven decision about if this feature should stay or should we rework it in somehow any way that we can imagine, or if it is okay and the numbers show it, we can just implement it off the go to everyone and just announce it as a new feature. So I'm really happy for everything, and I'm really happy for how it turned out. I hope to come back to Front sooner rather than later, so as long as it doesn't interrupt my studies. So everything went great. I really appreciate this transformative internship, and I really appreciate the work and the people more than all that I learned. I really appreciate the people that I got to meet there. They're so amazing. They're so open to learning. They're so open to me asking questions and needing help, and I'm open to help them too if there's a way that I can help them. So it was a great experience. It was a great place to work at, and it was a really transformative internship. And yeah, thank you for watching the video, and hope you understood a little bit more about my internship and what I did in Front these past 3 months now.